everyone, in this video we will be solving logarithmic equations, and this is the third part. In this part we are going to use the quotient rule. Just remember that quotient rule states that if we have log of x over y to the base b, that is actually expanded to log of x to the base b minus log of y to the base b. So going back to the example that we have right here, we have log of x to the base 5 minus log of quantity x minus 2 to the base 5 is equal to 1. So as you can see, this is a minus. So that means that we are going to use this quotient rule that we have here. This will become the numerator and this will become the denominator. So then we can go ahead and rewrite this as... So when I used the quotient rule for this term x will go to the numerator and this x minus 2 will go to the denominator, and that is to the base 5, and that is actually equal to 1. So that from here we can change this to its exponential form following this general rule that we have right here. So if we have log of y to the base b is equal to x, we can change this to its exponential form by writing b to the exponent x is equal to y. So in this example that we have right here, we can go ahead and say that we can have 5 raised to the power 1 is actually equal to x over x minus 2. So we can go ahead and rewrite that as... So then from here, we can go ahead and simplify this. 5 to the first power is just 5, and that is equal to x over x minus 2. We remember that the 5 here has an invisible denominator of 1, so that we can go ahead and cross multiply these two and then these two right here, so that we can go ahead and say 1 times x is just x, and that is equal to 5 times x minus 2. So that we distribute the 5 to each of the terms inside the parentheses, and this would come out x is equal to 5x minus 10. So that from here we can go ahead and subtract x from both sides, so that we have minus x and minus x. So we are left with, that's gonna be 0 on that side right there. 0 is equal to 4x minus 10. So that we go ahead and show the work on the side right here. So we are left with x is equal to 10 over 4. We can actually reduce this to lowest term. Both of them are divisible by 2. So then we can go ahead and say that our x is 5 halves. So this is the value of x that will make this equation that we have up there correct. At this time, I would encourage you to pause this video and try this problem out on your own. And when you're done, unpause it and check your answer. Okay, so we're gonna go over the problem here. Again, we are going to use the quotient property or quotient rule in order that we can solve this problem right here. We can actually go ahead and rewrite this equation down here. So we're going to group all together the expressions with log on them on the left side. So I'm going to subtract log of x minus 5 to the base 3 on both sides. Okay, after subtracting log of x minus 5 to the base 3 to both sides, this is how the equation is going to look like. Now, notice that this is a minus, so then we can go ahead and use the quotient rule for this. So this can be rewritten as... Okay, so then we can go ahead and change this to its exponential form. Again, we remember that a logarithmic expression can be changed into its exponential form following this rule that we have right here. So in this case right here, we can go ahead and say 3 to the power 2 is actually equal to 5x plus 1 over x minus 5. So that we can go ahead and rewrite that down here. This x squared can be simplified as 9, so that we can go ahead and rewrite this as... Okay, we remember that 9 has an invisible denominator of 1. So I'm just going to write the 1 right there so that we can go ahead and cross multiply this expression with a 9 and this expression with 1 so that we can go ahead and show the work on the side right here. So the x value that we have here is 46 over 4, and we can actually reduce this to 23 over 2. So this is the value of x that will make this equation that we have here correct. Did you get the same answer as this? X is equal to 23 over 2? Good. Perfect. If you find this video helpful, hit like and subscribe for more math videos. See ya!